Well, I have got some great news for you rakers. 3 days ago, Sparrows listed a new product, and I grabbed it up and, of course, paid for express delivery. I wanted to be the first one to take a look at this. So that explains why we're not doing a review on Saturday. A little bit different, out of sequence. This is called the Reflection Skid. It's a set of 3 picks. They come in this protective cover, according to the advertising, to protect the silk screen. I realize because of reflection it's hard to see, so I've taken it out of the package. Give you a little closer look at this. Let me lay them side by side. It's one picture, but spread across 3 picks. So I'm not an art critic, but this is worth looking at. We first saw this kind of thing, very unique from Sparrows. They use this etching on the profile. This is from the Warlock. So very cool looking etching, very detailed. And we see the same thing here, except this one, I think because they call this the Reflections Kit, the reflection of the darker side, perhaps. I don't know, but when you cover that part, it looks like a young woman, giving you a shh, come closer. But as you start moving your hand over and look further to the right, we start to see the skull nose, and then on the far right side is complete skull, no skin on this side at all, and then even the fingers. You can see the joints and the bones joining together. Pretty cool. Even the hair is thinned out. Somebody spent a lot of time trying to give us nightmares, I guess. But like I said, I'm not an art critic. I am a pick critic. So let's stop wasting our time talking about the artwork. Let's take a look at these. We've got a single peak and kind of a double peak, and then what looks like a normal triple peak. This measures, let's see, it's all stainless steel, measures 25 thousandths, which is 0.65 of an inch, 0.65 millimeter in thickness. When you take a close look, I hope the camera can show this. These have spent a lot of time in the tumbler, and I think out of the package you can use these without any cleanup whatsoever. I can't find any sharp edges whatsoever. Sparrows gives you this single peak. Now the logic behind this is if you have some high cut pins in the back that need to be raked and you have low cut pins in the front that you have to get under without oversetting, clearly this triple peak won't do that for you. But this one will allow you to reach back there and rake those rearmost pins without oversetting the ones in the front. If you have a lock, say a 5-pinner that has the center pin very low cut, but pin 1 and 2 and pin 4 and 5 cut higher, provided you keep your strokes short, I even hesitate to say that, you use short stroking, you can perhaps set the last 2 pins and the first 2 pins without oversetting that guy in the middle. So thank goodness for short stroking. Then we have, and I thought this was a normal triple peak, but according to the advertising, it wasn't. They said the frequency on this is a little bit shorter. It's a little bit shorter distance between the peaks. Looking at it, I can't really tell, but when I take the original triple peak, see if I can get it to cooperate here, and I hold them side by side and try to line them up, you notice it's slightly different frequency. I really don't know if the lock would care so much about that slight variation in frequency, but if you're a rake collector, kind of like I am, it gives you one more option. Maybe this one won't do it because of the pinning. Maybe something like that would. Anyway, the brand new Reflection Kit, 3 days old from Sparrows, $14.95 Canadian, $11 US. Why did I buy 3 of them? Well, since this is an out of sequence, I don't want to put a new button on the website for something else to give away. I decided just to randomly draw a name. So if you've ever registered for anything on the website, your name is in that pool. So I drew names, and the first name is going to be Richard Jesutek. So I'll be sending you an email. The second one is, why do I always do that upside down? Robert Hamelin. And the third one, and it's still unscratched, so you don't have to worry about that skull-faced chick checking you out, is going to be to Steven Sosnicki. Anyway, fellas, there you go. The brand new Reflection. Appreciate your time. Stay safe. Stay legal.